CPS has him.
Honey, no, they don't have him.
They have both kids.
Nobody killed him.
Well, what happened, honey?
He just died.
CPS took him.
He told me that Dylan is dead and that you guys put him in something.
This is Daniel and Jessica, two killer parents who thought a fake CPS story and a body hidden near their trailer would be enough to get away.
We need to know that baby's okay. And I'm just going to be blunt with you. I've been doing this 27 years. You know where that baby is. Did you bury him?
Not really.
What they don't realize is detectives already know CPS never took that. And Daniel has started talking. Now the only question is how long Jessica keeps protecting a story that's already collapsing.
Don't leave your baby laying out there another night. Your husband's already told me. The lying's got to stop now. Honey, this is your chance. I told you he was going to tell the truth when he came in.
I have the right to remain silent.
On June 10, 2019, detectives with the Scioto County Sheriff's Office in Otway, Ohio, arrested Daniel and Jessica Groves after a months-long search for their son, Dylan James Groves, born January 10th and not seen by anyone outside that home since March. Dylan had come into the world already fighting, born dependent on his mother had taken throughout her pregnancy. He needed medical follow-ups that never happened. He depended entirely on the two people now sitting in police custody. The same two insisting he was no longer their problem because services had taken him. Services was clear. They did not have him. Detectives separated Daniel and Jessica immediately. Now both of them are about to explain their versions of the story on camera.
What's going on with your...
CPS has him.
No, they don't, honey.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Well, who was the worker that came and got him then?
Nobody came and got him.
He did.
No.
Yes. I'm telling you, he did.
Services took him, then they gave him back to you.
Right.
And then you started missing your appointments and stuff, and you didn't go, you missed a couple home visits, and you were supposed to come up here and you never came up. Okay? Here's the thing, and I'm going to keep it real with you, okay? I've already talked to Jessica. You know Jessica's over in our jail. Did they tell you that?
I didn't know where she was at.
Okay, she's in jail. Okay. Here's the thing is, we need him back. You probably know why they're out there.
No, not really.
Okay. You're honey. Evidently, and correct me if I'm saying something wrong because this information was just given to me. Evidently, they said you're a little boy. And what was his name? Dylan? Maybe, does that sound right? Dylan? He was born in January. And I guess he was born on... Is that correct? Under the influence. Happens all the time. I'm not here to judge you, okay? Services said that you were supposed to be taking him and going to some kind of parenting classes. And you haven't went and signed up your WIC. You haven't went and renewed his medical card.
We did get WIC.
Okay.
He did have medical card until he was taken away.
Okay. That's what...
And it was all given to CPS.
Okay. Where is he at now?
CPS has him.
Honey, no, they don't have him.
They have both kids.
Okay, what's your other name?
Daniel.
Daniel, what's the other one's name?
Dylan.
Dylan. How old's Daniel, sweetheart?
14.
And Dylan is under a year old, I assume. Okay. Services does not have your... They said that they were reuniting him back with you and everybody says they have not seen your since March. Nobody has seen your since March.
He was not given back to me. He was given to his dad.
Okay. Do you know what Dad did with him, sweetheart?
CPS took him back.
They're saying they didn't.
Both Daniel and Jessica start from the same explanation. CPS supposedly took Dylan. It's a convenient story because it moves responsibility onto an agency that isn't in the room to contradict them.
They took Daniel, and they had no right to take Daniel.
Well, I'm going to check into that for you. Did you see CPS take the... Or is that what Daniel told you?
Yes, they were there. They took him.
When was that?
I don't know.
Honey, I'm not trying to upset you. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this because this is what's going on right now. Is no one can find the... That's what this is over. missing. And here's the thing, honey, and I'm going to be straight up with you. If it's something that the dad's done something, whatever, you just need to help yourself at this time. 1, help us find your and 2, help yourself. Okay?
Daniel would never hurt his ever.
Honey, I'm not saying he hurt him. I'm just saying, is he hid somewhere? We just need to make sure that he's okay. Okay? I need to be able to confirm that he's okay and nothing happened to him because, yeah, you didn't go to them classes. No, everybody said the last time they seen your was
I was
March.
never supposed to go to parenting classes.
Okay, that's what they said. Honey, I don't know. It's all the stuff I'm going to check. What did they tell you had to do?
I had to go to Mahajan, which I did, and Mahajan didn't report anything. They didn't turn in nothing here.
Jessica presents the explanation as settled fact, but detectives are no longer focused on who supposedly took Dylan. They are about to start asking when anyone last actually saw him.
So let me ask you this. Is Dylan okay?
Yes, as far as I know.
Okay. Where do you think he's at?
I don't know. They didn't.
Okay, Children's Services doesn't have him. I'm going to be straight up with you. Children's Services does not have your... Last time they seen him, they gave him, you are correct, to your husband. They have not seen that since then. No one has seen that since that took place.
They seen him after Daniel got him. Yes, they did.
Yeah, but no one's seen him since March, sweetheart. Didn't you guys get him in February?
I don't even remember.
I think it was February. So no one's seen your since March. And our biggest concern is, 1, that you guys are okay, but we also got to make sure that he's okay. And I'm sure you want to know he's okay. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Can you think of any place, Daniel, or anybody he would take him to? Because they said that he had some kind of genetic disorder it was being tested for. Is that correct? And he's supposed to be getting medical treatment. Is that correct, honey? The doctors didn't tell you that?
The doctor said that there was a lot of false positives, something. I don't even remember what it was. But it was something genetic that mom and dad both had to have, and mom and dad neither one have.
Okay. So was he supposed to have follow-up testing with that, or do you know?
I believe so.
When's the last time you physically seen your son?
I don't even remember.
Has it been recent, like days, weeks?
All the days just run together anymore. They take my kids and
Honey,
I don't even care.
And I understand, but here's the thing is, we can, and you know, if you can, and you're saying you're off, I don't know, so I'm going to take your word for it. I've never dealt with you in that situation, okay? But if you can get off the and everything and prove that you're doing everything right, you can have your back. Because that's what they want to do. But 1, they got to make sure that you're okay and make sure that you do stuff. And if you don't, and I can tell you that if you have problems with transportation, communication, there's people that will help you. There is people that will help you. You can pick up the phone and call me and say, I'm strapped. I don't have a ride. I'm supposed to be here. I would come out and pick you up.
I'm not one that I'm not getting in the car with some total stranger.
Yeah, but if I showed up in a cruiser, would you consider that a total stranger? Would you be afraid of me? No. But, you know, in order to help you, I got to know this is okay. I need to know that you know he's okay, because you're saying you don't know when the last time you seen him was. Do you live with Daniel, is that correct?
There when I can be.
So if the was staying there, you would have seen him, right?
I'm not always there.
He was there today.
I'm not allowed to be there
Well, honey, I know.
when anybody's there.
Okay, and I'll be straight up with you here. I don't care about if it's something from services or protection order, whatever the case is. Don't care about that. My concern is this right now. You're not going to be in trouble for being, telling me that you've seen you've been out there, okay? If anything, it's going to let me know that this is okay. Nobody's seen this, no services, anybody, nobody's seen this since March. No one's telling me they've seen this since March. Have you seen this since March? You're not in trouble if you've seen it. I just need to know, because if you haven't seen it, then, that's a big concern for me as well.
Yeah, I've seen him since then, but I don't know when it was.
Well, it's okay, honey. If you can't remember, has it been recent or?
I don't know. Once they took both my kids, I could care less what day it is.
Jessica has no trouble explaining who supposedly had Dylan. What she struggles with is placing the last time she saw him anywhere on a timeline. And when someone can explain custody but can't explain the last time they saw their own, detectives start paying very close attention.
What was you on before?
It was just something I tried.
A lot of people's experimented with it. I get it.
I did everything they told me to, and it wasn't good enough.
Who said it wasn't good enough?
They still come and took Daniel and come back and took Dylan.
Honey, they don't have Dylan. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They don't have him. Let me double check to see the last time that anybody's seen him. Make sure I'm telling you right. Hold on.
At this stage, Jessica believes the CPS story is still holding up. As far as she knows, both interviews are telling the same version of events. What she doesn't realize is that Daniel is already saying something very different.
You guys have been together for a long time. She said you did something with him. With Dylan. Here's the thing is, it's not going to go away. And that's like I told her, she said, you're the one that can take him to where he's at. Things happen. And I'll be the first one to tell you, we all make mistakes in our life. Obviously, I've made mistakes. I've got a daughter who's 28 years old. Got pregnant fresh out of high school. It's hard. I don't know how you're raising two. Both of you don't have a clue because it's hard. And that's what I told her. I grew up dirt poor, didn't have nothing. So, I can sympathize. I've never had a problem, thank goodness. But, I had a brother that struggled with it. Are you guys still on the dope?
Not really.
Because you guys were doing what she said. She's worried about you, but she was pretty honest with me. And she said, you're the one that can take us to him. Here's the thing is, I don't have a magic wand. And that's what I told her. I said, I can't make it. You are in a little bit of trouble. You already know that. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. A lot of people say they'll promise you. That's bullshit. We're not a judge. We can't promise you shit. However, I can put a good word in for you. And like I said, accidents do happen, and I get that. But the main thing is you guys have one last chance, and that's why I told her to do right by your son. Do I think you love your kids? Absolutely. Shit happens. I get it. But I can tell you, no matter how bad it is, I'm going to have respect for you, and the judge is going to have respect for you because you did the right thing. You didn't leave him laying out there wherever he is. You did the right thing. And I tell you what, I had a girl, and I remember telling you, it's probably been a couple years ago, and something happened with her little boy, and she did the right thing, and she turned out okay. But like I said, we already know. Okay, I already know.
Already what?
We just want him back. He doesn't know wherever he's at, wherever he's laying or wherever. Let's get him back. What happened, honey?
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
You just find him like that? Honey, make me understand. I'll help you the best I can, but, you got to help yourself. One, don't, and I'm just telling you from a mom, and I know you're a good dad because you were doing everything right there for a little bit. Don't leave him laying out wherever he's at. He doesn't deserve that, and you don't deserve that. And Jessica even said that. She said that you would do the right thing. That's what she told me.
What's she in jail for?
She's in jail for complicity to kidnapping and interference with custody.
What's she just kidnapping for?
Because right now, the fact that you didn't bring him back to services when you're supposed to, it makes you both the same thing, interference with custody and kidnapping. Because you're And like I said, that could change, especially if, he's deceased and something happened.
Daniel takes the conversation somewhere Jessica never does. Instead of repeating the CPS story, he acknowledges Dylan is already dead. That admission shifts the focus of the interview from whether Dylan is missing to how he died and where he was left.
He don't deserve to be laying out there. And dear God, he looks just like you now that I see you. Things happen. But this is your chance to make right by it. This little don't deserve that. And you know that. We can get through anything. And like I said, yeah, you're in a little bit of trouble. But I tell you, everybody's going to look up to you and have respect that you did the right thing. You know what? It takes a man. And that's like I told Jessica the same thing. It takes a real person, a man, to stand up and say, yeah, I made a mistake. Let's make right by it. I have more respect than for people. I've had people that came in here, killed 2 or 3 people, adults, and told me the truth and explained it to me. And I have more respect for them than a coward that chooses not to. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody killed him.
Well, what happened, honey?
He just died.
What did he die of? Well, I know the doctor, Christ Pediatrics, called and said he had some kind of genetic something, and he was supposed to come for more testing, and you guys didn't show up. And they told me the name, but I can't remember exactly how to pronounce it. And you guys didn't take him to his doctor's appointment. Why didn't you take him back to his doctor's appointment?
They just said it was probably a false positive, is what the doctor told us.
Yeah, but then they called back and told you guys to bring him over there because something came back on a test. I was just reading the notes from the doctor's office.
They told me they was going to call me to schedule, and they never did.
Now that Daniel has acknowledged the death, the explanation starts to shrink. Medical concerns that required follow-up suddenly sound minor. Missed appointments start sounding like accidents. When people explain a situation this way, responsibility tends to move further away from them with every sentence.
Tell me how this happened. Tell me.
He just found him. He was gone.
Okay. Purple?
Yeah.
Okay. Where'd you put him, sweetheart? Let's get him where he needs to be. And you want him to be in a proper place.
Can I talk to my wife?
Yeah, here in just a minute, I'll take you over there. And my word is good. I will let you talk to her.
Let me talk to my wife. So let me talk to her.
I will, honey. I can't yet. They're doing count over at the jail. She's over in the jail. She's been over there several hours, I want to say. I don't know how long it took them to get you. But she told me, she said that you could take me to where he was at. She loves you. I mean, you know that. Lord, you've been together since you were kids. Did he die out there at your trailer?
Yeah.
Okay. Who all was there? Just you two?
Yeah.
Okay. How long ago was that, sweetheart?
I don't know.
How long after you got him back?
A couple months.
Okay. Can you show me where he's at?
What do you mean show you?
What is it, sweetheart?
What do you mean show you?
We want to get his remains back. What did you guys do with him?
Let me talk to my wife.
What is it?
Let me talk to my wife.
Honey, I'm going to here in just a minute. You want something to drink or something while you wait? Is he out there by your house?
No, not by my house.
What's he close to, honey?
It's close to our house.
Tell me where he's at while they're out there, and I'll have them get him while they're out there.
I can't explain it.
But can you show me?
Let me show you. How can I show you?
Did you bury him?
Not really.
What is he in?
Let me talk to my wife.
Let's get him back up off the ground or whatever. Is he in a bag or anything?
I don't know. There's more use the bathroom.
Explain to me where he's at out there. I wasn't out to your trailer, so you're going to have to...
I can't talk to my wife.
He said once they're still out there at your trailer. He said once they find him, then he's fine with that. My word's good. You don't know me, but my word's good.
I need to talk to her and get to figure out exactly where he's at. That
She the one that put him there?
I just need her to help.
Okay. Well, explain to me, and we'll figure out. So you don't think you could show him if I took you out there?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, did he just go to sleep and woke up that way? Explain to me where was he sleeping out there at your house?
Where did he sleep at?
Yeah.
Bassinet.
Slept in a bassinet. So who's the one that found him like that?
Me.
Okay. And was he in the bassinet when you found him?
Yeah.
Okay. And,
we knew they'd never believe us because all this stuff was going on. We just freaked out, you know.
okay, well, honey, they have ways of telling what caused his death. He hadn't fell or anything?
Yeah.
Okay. Was he eating good?
Yeah.
What was he on? Was he on formula or?
Yeah.
Okay. How much formula a day did he eat?
Several bottles. I mean, he was eating fine.
Okay. Because he was gaining weight, it looked like. From the last time he was weighed, I think it looked like he went up to like 8 pounds something. Because wasn't he like 5 pounds when he was born?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he act, before this happened, did he act sick or anything?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why they have follow-up appointments and want you to bring them back so they can catch stuff like that. Does that make sense? Did anybody else know that he had passed away?
Yeah.
Just you two? So is that why you kept missing all your appointments and stuff? Because you couldn't produce him, is that why?
Really didn't last, yeah.
Once Daniel starts describing what happened after Dylan died, the timeline becomes much more specific. Details that were vague earlier suddenly become clear when detectives ask about what happened afterward.
Remember what color it was, the thing he was in?
When something like that happens, you just
Block it out.
And you don't understand. You understand what we've been dealing with since that.
Right. I wish you'd picked up the phone and called. You know? Because eventually someone's going to realize that he's not around anymore.
Oh, I'm so sick.
Were you sick at your stomach or?
All over.
I know they got like dope sick packs. I don't know what's in them, honey.
Yeah, like to have something.
Okay. Is Jessica going to get sick too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please help her.
Okay. What was you guys shooting it, snorting it, or what was you doing? Snorting it?
Yeah, we never shot that.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, God.
You sure you don't want to try drinking Gatorade? A lot of people says that helps.
Daniel is clearly sick and uncomfortable during this part of the interview. But watch what happens when detectives start asking about location. The answers suddenly become very specific.
So whose idea was it to take and put him outside?
Both of us.
Okay. So who's the one that actually took him out there and put him outside?
Both of us.
Both of you together? Okay. Think really hard. So if you're in front of your trailer, would it be to the right or the left?
It's not there. It's not right there in our trailer.
What's it close to, honey?
I don't know.
I'm not familiar with your place to know what to ask
It's
you.
out the road.
It's what, honey?
It's out the road.
Up the road? Like your driveway or like the road?
The road.
Okay. How far out, Mount Hope?
I don't know. Not very far.
Not very far? Would it be to the right or the left?
Right.
Is there anything that sticks out to you that you remember? So did you put him under like brush or trees or anything? So he should be laying out in the open?
I don't know.
Honey, I know. I'm just trying so they can find him, okay? And I think you want that. You don't want your little laying out there outside. You know that. You think she'd be able to tell me better how to get to it? If you go out Mount Hope, like past your drive, you keep going past your driveway?
Yeah.
And it's a little ways to the right?
Yeah.
Okay. How far off the road?
I don't know.
You know, like, did you walk a long way or no?
Good piece.
A good piece? Is it like in a field?
What is it?
Is it like out in a field, honey? I'm not familiar with where you live at.
No.
Is there any houses around?
No.
Okay, let me put them in the right direction. Thompson said that he chased you not too long ago and you went out like a dirt road. Is that the same area? He's like right in a curve?
No. No. That's before my house.
Okay, that's before your house, so it's past that.
Daniel keeps the explanation vague when detectives ask what happened. But once the conversation turns to where Dylan was left, the details suddenly become much more precise. And Daniel may not realize it yet, but the more specific he becomes, the easier it is for detectives to check whether he is telling the truth.
Is he in a bag or a blanket or anything?
Yeah, he's in something. I don't remember what it was for sure.
Like a tote or... I know I'm asking a lot of questions. I'm sorry because I know you're sick, but I'm just trying to help them the best I can. Are you sure that's where you put it? Because, like I said, we've still got people out there looking and haven't found nothing just because we want to validate your story that you are.
I'm serious.
Okay.
I wouldn't, trust me, I wouldn't even tell you. I wouldn't even told you nothing if I wasn't going to tell you.
Well, and that's what I said
I would
too.
not even told you that.
Okay, and you don't.
Why would I tell you that and not tell you the truth? I mean,
Right.
What would it benefit me? And trust me, like I said, I wouldn't even said nothing if I wasn't going to say it.
No, I know, and that's what I said. You know,
Why would I even tell you if I wasn't going to tell you where he's at? I mean, how that would benefit me? You know?
Right, yeah. Oh, I know. And that's what I said. And we drove you out there in the middle of nowhere. But I just wanted to make sure. How big is that? How far does that go up in there, that property?
Yeah, it just goes up to the top of the hill. And then on the other side of the hill, they're cutting timber.
Okay.
And they've been cutting timber.
And all that state property out there.
Yeah.
Can you think of anything? I mean, any place we would, I mean, you know that land better than we do.
No, I mean, I wouldn't. Trust me, I'm surprised you guys didn't eat there. I mean,
Yeah, well, you seem like you got emotional when
I
you
did.
got.
I mean, it tore me up. It did. I mean, that's why I got sick and everything. I mean,
And the only people that knew
me and Jessica.
you and Jessica.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nobody else. No, we didn't talk.
You didn't take Daniel with you, or
No, he didn't even know.
okay.
He didn't even know.
Okay, that makes sense. Whose idea was it to stick to the story about Children's Service picked him up? That's the same story Jessica gave me at first too.
No, that's just what we came up with. I don't know. It's stupid, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, you just have to be in that position.
Oh no, I understand.
You do. I mean,
Right.
I can't sit here and tell you why we did that. I don't, because you just have to be in that position. I mean.
Right. Oh no. I mean, I respect the fact that you're being honest. I told you that.
I am, Jay. I mean, trust me, I'm being completely honest with you. I am. I want to be because I want this over with. I mean,
Right.
I want it over with until we move on to life.
While that conversation is unfolding in one room, Jessica is still repeating the same explanation she walked in with, and she has no idea that the version of events she is defending is already starting to fall apart.
Okay, Jessica, I double checked, and did not come back out and get Dylan. Now your family's got your older son, Daniel, or somebody, family members. I don't know if it's your family, his family. They did not come back and get Dylan, and you know that. And I think it was a couple weeks ago, you and Daniel was on a 4-wheeler and took off from the cops. And they said you guys appeared to be fine. Was you guys doing then?
I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, you were on the back of a 4-wheeler. They actually got video of that when they were chasing you guys. But obviously you weren't driving, so I mean you had no control of that. So that's all on Daniel. Wasn't you afraid when you was on that 4-wheeler and cops were chasing you? Because I'd have been scared to death. Was you at least bit afraid? Because Because you seem like you're a good person deep down inside. Is Daniel mean to you? Don't hit you or nothing?
No.
Okay. I'm just checking. We need to know that okay. And I'm just going to be blunt with you. I've been doing this 27 years. You know where that is. Either he's someplace and someone's taking care of him, or something's happened to him. Either way, we need to put an end to this, and you know that. That's the only way you're going to be able to help yourself, and you know this. No matter what the situation is, how bad it is, I'm going to be right there. What's your biggest fear?
It's already came true.
And what is that?
I lost my kids.
But it's not permanent. It's temporary if you do everything right. It ain't going to happen overnight. You got to prove to them that you're staying off the prove them you're doing everything right. But you and Daniel doing this and keeping that and not doing right by that is not the answer. That's just getting you guys in more trouble. But if he tells where the is or what happened before you, who do you think they're going to be more lenient to? It's going to be his version. You follow me? You're not dumb. You know how this works. That's why I'm giving you the benefit right now to help yourself. Did something happen to Dylan? So Dylan is alive and healthy?
As far as I know.
Okay, you know what he or you've done with him. Okay, I'm not stupid. I'm trying my best to help you, but I can't help you if you're not willing to help yourself. I even give you my word, if you're somewhere, I'll be the one to go out there and check on him. I won't send one of those guys. I know you didn't get along with the guys. I will go do it. I give you my word on that. Because what's going to happen is they're going to lock you both up for abduction, kidnapping, and you're going to be in jail for a long, long time. You don't want that. Versus helping yourself. If your is really okay and he's somewhere, there'd be no reason for you to tell me, not to tell me where he is. Is it you're afraid you'll never see him again? Is that the problem? I'm trying to understand, Jessica, honey. I mean, I can relate to you. I mean, we're 6 years apart in age. I've been there. And I can tell you till I'm blue in the face to do the right thing, but you're the one that's got to make the choice to do the right thing. Because lying and not telling the truth is going to get you nowhere. I promise you that. Would you take me and show me that Dylan's okay? You would get to see him. Would you be willing to do that?
I can't.
Why can't you?
Because I don't know where CPS put him.
CPS didn't take him, and you know that. You know that. Okay? You're not going to play, I want to help you, and I understand you're scared, but I'm not dumb either. Okay? I've told you straight up, Children's Services does not have your child. The last person with your child was your husband, and you know that. Okay? You're not stupid. I know well enough to know that you're not stupid. And here's the thing too, and you say he's okay, but I'm gonna go the other route too. If it's something happened to him, not that you beat him, not that Daniel beat him, because you said he had never hurt him, but maybe medically something went wrong and something happened. I need to know that, because if not, people's going to think the worst. Did something happen to him and that's why you're lying to me about services?
Jessica stays locked into the same explanation she started with, but detectives are no longer treating that claim like a misunderstanding. They're treating it like a story that can be tested. Every time they circle back to it, they push on a different part of the explanation to see where it breaks.
Your deserves better than that. And you know that. You deserve better than that. Let me show you something here. Hey, when they got you out of the trailer, is Daniel in that trailer?
Not that I know of.
So you don't think he's in the trailer? Now look how precious.
Yeah.
Now if that don't make you do the right thing, nothing will. Did Dylan pass away? Jessica, I know you got a heart down in there. It's obvious you love your babies. You already told me that. You're the only one that can make me understand what's going on here. Was it an accident? Jessica, can you talk to me?
I've been talking to you and you're just taking me in circles.
Honey, I'm not. I need to know that he's okay. I don't know what happened to him. But one thing I do know is service does not have him. The last person seen with him was your husband, Daniel. And I have no reason to lie to you about that, and you know that. I'm not taking you in circles.
Well, I don't know why CPS would say they don't have him.
They don't have him. That I'm 100% sure of. I have nothing to gain by telling you false information, and you know this. CPS does not have your... Now they've got your oldest one's placed with family somewhere, and you know that too. But your little one is missing. He has not been seen since March.
That's great. Makes things so much better.
Jessica doesn't know it yet, but the interview next door has already changed direction. Daniel has started giving detectives information. That means investigators already know the explanation she's repeating isn't true. Now they're watching to see how long she keeps defending it.
Do you think he's okay? And why do you think that?
I just think he is.
I mean, he was little when he had health problems. You still think he's okay? With no medical care?
He didn't have any health problems.
Well, they alleged health problems, I should say. You know it's not going away, right?
I know I've done nothing wrong.
Well, chances are you're going to be charged with abduction, kidnapping, and interference with custody. Wouldn't you like to see him and hold him? Why don't we just make that happen? I don't know what he's saying, but he's portraying something totally different than what you're saying. He said you were the last person to have the... Did you take the from him?
No,
Why would he say that?
he didn't.
That's what they're saying. I'm not out there. It takes a hell of a person to admit I made a mistake. You got the option to have the respect of everybody or be the most hated person in the county. Because right now they're hashing out charges on you.
Jessica's answers get shorter as the questioning continues. When detectives circle back to Dylan, she avoids the question entirely or claims she doesn't know.
That hasn't been seen since March. That's going on 3 months now. Nobody's seen that. That can't be good, Jessica. Pretending like it doesn't exist doesn't make it go away. It's always going to be there. You've got the option right now of doing the right thing. And I think you want to. I don't know what's keeping you from doing it. Because I can tell by looking at just your body language alone. You're hurting. I don't know what I can do to help you. What do you think?
Told you everything I know.
Honey, you haven't. You know Children's Services didn't come pick your up. There's nobody going to believe that. Not one person. I don't believe that for a minute. There's not one person, especially a judge or jury or anything, is going to believe what you just told me. Do you think just ignoring it is going to go away?
Nope, I have nothing else to say.
Jessica reaches a point many suspects eventually reach in an interrogation. Instead of arguing or trying to defend the story further, she shuts down completely, and then detectives reveal what Daniel has already told them.
As you can see, I was telling you the truth. They did have him. And I just talked to him, and he told me that Dylan is dead, and that you guys put him in something and took him up the road off to the right and put him somewhere. He said that you would probably be able to tell us better so we can get him so he's not laying outside, honey. Don't leave your laying out there another night. You didn't tell me the truth. You told me something from Children's Services. He's already told me the truth. Your husband's already told me. The lying's got to stop now. Honey, you need to look at me and answer me. I just don't want to leave him laying out there another night. I just can't stand the thought of it.
I have the right to remain silent.
So you don't want to try to help find him tonight? I assume that's a no?
Daniel responds to the pressure by explaining what happened. Jessica responds by shutting down. From this point forward, detectives will rely on Daniel's account and whatever evidence they can confirm outside this room. 2 days after their arrests in June 2019, Daniel led investigators to a rural well in Otway, Ohio. Nearly 30 feet down, search teams recovered Groves inside 2 plastic milk crates chained together open end to open end. The crates were secured with chains, padlocks, zip ties, and wire ties, weighted with large rocks and a metal anchor, and wrapped in blankets, plastic, and duct tape. Both parents were hit with multiple charges, including aggravated murder, and kidnapping. At trial, each attempted to distance themselves in different ways. After deliberation, the jury found Jessica guilty on all counts, and she was sentenced to life in prison without parole. Daniel was convicted on all but the aggravated murder charge and received a sentence of 47 years to life. Dylan was only a few months old and completely dependent on the very 2 people responsible for his care. Thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe and check out one of the craziest cases I've ever covered right here.